Hello, Gemini friends. How are you? Welcome to Moondog Tarot. Hope you're doing well. I know I usually have my lights on behind me. I don't this time. They were just too bright. They weren't working well. I think I'm going to change the background again. Actually, I know I'm going to change the background again. So it'll get better. You know, it's trial and error for everything. For my channel, for everything I do, it's always trial and error. So we're going to go ahead, Gemini, and see what we have for the last week of July for you beautiful people out there. Hi to all my Gemini friends who know me and who I know as well. Let's go ahead and... Wow. Okay, so Gemini, you do have a few things popping out. Interesting. All right. I would love to be able to give you something positive because I feel like last week's reading was a little not as positive as it should have been, if that makes any sense to anybody out there. So let's go ahead and let's see what we got. Another card fell out. Okay, that's a good one. How's everybody doing this summer? Is everybody keeping busy and doing things they like to do and all that? I got like 40-something days until my trip, my big trip to the Mediterranean. On my cruise, I can't wait. It's wonderful. Something good to look forward to, you know what I mean? Wow, okay. One more for Gemini. Can I get one more card? That world card is dying to come out. All right, Gemini. Let's go in and see what we have for the last week of July. All right. Okay. So, I feel like some of you have been a little closed off to the world. You might have your own reasons. You do have the Four of Cups here. So, some of you have been kind of going within, keeping to yourselves for many different reasons. I feel like there's people knocking at your door wanting your attention. But I also feel like you've kind of just been like, you know, not right now. Not right now. You've been going through a little bit of a lack of purpose and some confusion. You got the Seven of Cups reversed here. So there could be things going on that you're seeing them one way and they're really another way. Illusions, so to speak, okay? I feel like you're in a place where you're kind of going within, keeping to yourself. But, you know, like I said, there's people knocking at your door and they want your attention. They want you to hang out with them. They want you to go out. They want you to do different things. You're not very motivated right now, Gemini. You do have a lot of going within and just some confusion. All right, we'll have to dive in deeper to see what my Geminis are dealing with right now. You did get this Ten of Cups. This is blossoming life. This is miracles. This is fulfillment. This is dreams coming true, happiness and paradise. I just want you to know that that's in your future. That's coming your way, Gemini. The Ten of Cups, whatever you're dealing with right now, no matter what it is, because I see you're dealing with something because you're keeping closed off, happiness is coming, okay? You just have to be in a place where you're ready to open up to it because for some reason you're closed off right now, Gemini. Let's see what else. This is what I'm feeling too. For some of my Geminis, okay? I feel like people have been not so great to you. You have the Five of Wands here. I feel like some of you could be going within and being in seclusion because there have been a lot of people that were not trustworthy. People who caused stress and tension for you and arguments and things that you just did not want any part in for some reason. That's what I see here. All right. Also, some of you could be really working on something that gives you passion. You have the Eight of Pentacles here. Something that brings you passion, happiness, money. Okay, some of you are working really hard right now, and that could be partly why you are in kind of seclusion because you're building something for yourself and your future. But you do have that Ten of Cups, which is really, really good. Okay? Now, you do have the Five of Pentacles. Life, you're going through something. There's low resources here. This could be a card of poverty. But for some of my Geminis, this explains the seclusion. You're just very depleted. You could be depleted emotionally. You could be depleted physically. You could be going through some things right now, and that could explain why you are in seclusion. But I told you, you got that 10 of Cups. Things are going to get better. And I told you also, for some of my Geminis, you're building wealth right now. You're building a life for yourself. But whatever that argument and tension card was, that needs to go. I'm going to try and clarify the 5 of Wands for my Geminis. Can you clarify the 5 of Wands, please, for Gemini? I literally thought that Devil card was going to come out. That would have been a whole great story there. So you got the 6 of Pentacles. This is about generosity, sharing, and giving. Okay? So I feel like for some of my Geminis, you're building the wealth. You're building some kind of foundation for yourself. And people either feel left out, like you just left them, or they want what you have. They want a piece of the pie. They're being selfish. And you're not willing to just be like, okay, I'm going to give you this or I'm going to give you that. Because you're setting boundaries. And some people don't know what boundaries are. And they don't like boundaries, Gemini. So they're causing tension. Those are the people you need to let go of in your life. Those are the people, if they want something from you, and that's all they want, and they're depleting every bit of energy and everything that you have, let them go. Let them go, Gemini, because they're not for you. I had to learn some hard lessons about friendships this week that I don't like. But if they're not for you and they're for somebody who doesn't treat you right, they're not your friend. Okay? I had a smart Gemini help me and teach me that, my friend. All right. So anyway, Gemini, for the next 3 cards, you got the 3 of Wands to start with, okay? With this card, you are definitely expanding and growing and looking ahead. Some of you could be traveling someplace and planning a trip. But for some of you, I told you you're building wealth and you're building something. This is the planning stages of it. This is rapid growth ahead. This is the 10 of Cups. Okay, so this is making perfect sense to me. With that is the Page of Cups. There's somebody around you. This is going to surprise you. It's going to be a happy surprise. It's a water sign. It could be somebody younger than you. Somebody is going to make you very happy. I think this person's a supporter. Somebody that could be working with you, building the wealth and building the foundation. But things are gonna go well, okay, Gemini? Because you also got the World card. This is about success, manifestation, bringing things into fruition. I really think you're building something that's going to be successful. Gemini, good for you. I'm going to see if there's any other messages from my beautiful Geminis. Anything else for Gemini? Any other messages you want to give my Gemini friends today? I felt a Wands card wanted to come out, which meant fast energy. I'm going to go ahead and pick that because it's the 8 of Wands. This is about rapid action, quick decisions, and movement. I feel like whatever you're working on and building here, it's going to come at you really fast. So you're going to be busy for the next couple of weeks here and maybe the rest of the year. It's really coming at you. You're going to have decisions to make on this and everything. Gemini, you're going to be busy. You're going to be too busy to really think about much, okay? But you are building something. Forget about those people that only wanted to deplete your energy and your resources. You don't need them. We're going to go ahead and choose or pick a Wisdom of the Oracle for my beautiful Gemini friends. Overall, good reading. You're getting out of some tough times. 10 of Cups is coming. You're building something beautiful. And there's nothing but happiness ahead for you. Maybe even a trip, possibly. All right, you got go the distance. Gemini, this is your time to go the distance. Whatever you're working on and building and doing with your life, go the distance. Really put it out there. Really put your all into this. Because I really feel it's, not just going to be prosperous for you, but it's going to bring you happiness and joy. And we all need that from time to time. All right, it's time for an oracle card for Gemini. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and consider doing that. Thank you to my subscribers. I love you. I have 115 now. All right, you got reflecting and shadow work, Gemini. You're soul searching. This is deep introspection. Evaluation. Hermit energy void period. What did I tell you? You were shutting some people out because you're in introspection. You're in like a hermit period right now, and it might be what you need. Take the time you need, Gemini, but also do realize that there are things that need your attention. Okay, my loves? Let's go ahead and close it off with an angel number. Wow, 222 almost came out. That's my birthday, and I keep seeing those numbers everywhere. I don't know what's going on. It's not my reading. Gemini, you got 5555. There's a sign right there. It's about compassion. Love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift toward greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut, an inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. I told you you were going within, and you were going in introspection and everything. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. I love you. I will see you for the beginning of August. Can you believe it? All right, see you soon. Bye.